Hello everyone, Ian 2 Pope here, your Navy Reserve Benefit Advisor. Thank you guys for tuning into today's video. So today we're going to be talking about the benefits of joining the Navy Reserves and all the goodness that you can receive, or some of it anyway. So before we get into the video, I do want to go ahead and encourage you to subscribe and make sure you turn the notifications on, because as usual, we're going to be sharing some really awesome stuff to help advance your career and to really just give you more options. So let's go ahead and get into the video. So one of the biggest reasons that people, active duty sailors, or just people in general, join the Navy Reserves is for medical and dental benefits. So the medical and dental benefits, like I said in my previous video, it's pretty awesome. That's actually why I joined. But today I wanted to make sure that I gave you more details about those benefits instead of just saying, oh, it's cheaper than. I want to give you some actual numbers. So I'm going to be looking at my notes so that I can give you the exact information that I need to give you. So if you go over to tricare.mil and you go to cost and then to health plan cost, and then after that you're going to choose TRICARE Reserve Select. And it's going to take you to the amount that you would be paying as either the member or member and the family. Okay? So the amount that it would cost per month for just the member only would be $42.83 per month. And that's for your medical. Okay, so for your family all together, so if you have a really big family, this is really good for you, but it'll be $218.01 for all of your family members. For me, it's 4 of us in my family, and that is how much it would cost me being a reservist in the military for my family. So there are deductibles as well. And for E1 to E4, it'll be $51 per individual and $102 per family. For E5 and E6, for E5 and above, it'll be $154 per individual and $308 per family. And that's for deductible. And if you continue to go scroll through the site or that page, you'll see the catastrophic cap, you'll see the outpatient visit, primary, the specialty visits for outpatient, urgent care. You'll see the network, how much you'll pay in network and how much you'll have to pay outside of network. It gives you a pretty good amount of details in regards to the medical. So in regards to the dental portion, now I know I said I'm going to give you details, but this one right here is not something that I can really help, because you have to actually submit an application. You have to go on a certain website that you kind of have to have access to, and it's not open all the time. It's only open during specific times in the year to get the numbers, to get just the information that you need to make sure that you can, get those benefits. So if I can get on there another time, I'll try and come back and share that information with you. But again, it's really not as expensive. It's literally less than $50, like for a family, and I believe it's even. It's like way cheaper than that, like 20. But like I said, I don't know for sure because I can't get in there right now. So yes, the number one benefit is medical and dental. The next is having a part-time job. Now, I know it's like, really, a part-time job? But the thing about it is, this part-time job, you can literally make it so where it can be as full-time as you want, as part-time as you want. You can set up your own hours. I wouldn't say hours, but you can set up your schedule how you want to set it up for you to get the pay that you need. Okay? So that's definitely another. Another one is retirement. Now this one I'm not going to talk too much on, because I want to make sure that you get like one specific video geared towards retirement from the Navy Reserves, because it's so much details, it's so intricate, so much that you need to know about the Navy Reserve retirement. And I don't want to put all that on this video, but I'll give you a little bit. So one of the benefits of retiring from the military leaving active duty, or one of the benefits from retiring from the reserves after leaving active duty is that the time that you put in from active duty will translate over to the reserve. So you have to do 20 years still as a in order to get those benefits, but your active duty time transfers over to your retirement pension, whatever you want to call it, from the Navy Reserves. Okay, and it is called retirement. It's not whatever you call it. It's called retirement. Let's see what else about retirement that I don't want to share too much, because like I said, it can get really deep. It's on a point-based system. Not even going to go there, but know that it's on a point-based system. There's different ways for you to get points and all that stuff. So the next benefit of joining the reserves is camaraderie. Now, I'm going to be very honest with you. Like, people leave active duty and they're just like, oh, I can't stand it anymore, or I'm so ready to do something different with my life, or I'm ready to, be in control, or I'm tired of this, or I'm tired of that. Whatever. We all have different reasons to leave active duty. However, one thing that you will find yourself missing is that camaraderie. You're around all these people who understand you better than most people in your life. And when I say that, I don't mean like they know, your attitude or all that stuff, the introspective stuff, but I mean like the stuff that you've been doing for years. Like, they know how to talk to you in a sense. Like, they know how you're going to respond. They get your jokes, it's weird stuff, things like that. So camaraderie is definitely another one. I would definitely suggest joining for that, to be honest, for that one reason, because being in the military for so long and then having to basically just go cold turkey, like just quit. Okay, it's like, okay, I don't get that same I don't get that same feeling. I don't get the same interactions anymore. Even like, you can have a job and all that stuff, but it's very different, and it can be a shock if you just quit cold turkey and you really I don't want to say don't prepare, but if you're not mentally ready for that transition. So definitely going for camaraderie would be pretty cool. Another one is the commissary and MWR benefits. And that's really great because, for example, Disneyland tickets. I've never been to Disneyland. My son wants to go, and Legoland and all that stuff too. But for example, MWR, the tickets are way cheaper than it would be, paying full price. And that's definitely a great benefit. The commissary, this one is pretty good too. So another benefit is the Navy Cool. I don't know if I mentioned this in another video or not, but Navy Cool is such a great opportunity. Being a reservist, we didn't have that option before last year, but now we do. And what the Navy Cool is basically a way to get credentials. So for example, if you are in a technical field, or you want to, for example, be a coach, like a life coach or a health coach, things like that, things that require certifications, you can go through Navy Cool and they'll pay for the course or for the certification for you. And that is awesome, because I know my husband, he used to be in IT in the Navy, and Lord help, because it was a mess trying to get those certificates. Very, very, very expensive. So definitely an option for you if you are trying to get some more education in a different route rather than just going to school. And speaking of school, post 9/11 and GI Bill, that's still an option for you, even if you're leaving active duty with the 3 or 36 months that you get from Montgomery GI Bill and all that. You get more schooling, but you have to complete certain requirements to get that. as well. You have to be in the reserves for a certain amount of time before those benefits start kicking in. Excuse me, just like it was for getting the post 9/11 and GI Bill on active duty requirements still. All right, so another one is TAMP. So TAMP is it's a medical benefit. You get 180 days for free medical insurance. So that is pretty cool, but the only caveat to that is that you can't have a break in service. So basically you're going straight from active duty into the reserves with no break in service. So that is how you get that benefit. Another one, and I think this is so awesome, but USERRA. Don't ask me what it stands for. My coworker knows it verbatim, but it's most likely because he's actually utilizing this act. But it's basically a way for you to leave your full-time job, part-time job, whatever you want to call it, for your military duties. Well, to go and perform your military duties and not get fired, not lose your job, not lose pay, not lose any of your benefits in regards to employment. Let me not say benefits. It's a whole act. You have to go read it. It's a lot. It's very specific. It's for a cumulative time of 5 years, leaving your job to go and do like military stuff. So that one is definitely great, because say you get tired of sitting at the cubicle. It's very boring, having people come in and saying hello to them every single day, the same exact thing, nothing different. And you want to, liven up a little bit. You want to go on orders and work for Fleet Week, or go on orders and go visit another country. Of course, you'll be doing military duties there as well, but for everybody who has been active duty, that when you go to ports and all that stuff, you can have some fun as well as work too. So you give yourself some time to do something different, and still keep your benefits from your job, or keep your job. Let me not say benefits. Keep your job when you come back from doing whatever. Like I mentioned a little bit, job flexibility is another benefit. You get to do so much, being that it's a part-time job, and you can really you can make it as part-time or as full-time as you want. You get a lot of flexibility. You can say, hey, I'm not going to be going on these orders. I'm not going to be available at this time. But what part-time job can you say, and actually still keep your job? Can you say, hey, I'm not going to be able to work for 3 months straight. Make sure you keep my job for me. It's not a lot out there. Or you tell them when you have availability to work, as opposed to them telling you that these are the amount of hours that we have this week. If you want them, you can have them. If not, then that's fine too. It's not the same with the part-time job and the flexibility that you have in the Navy Reserves. You do and can collect unemployment while you're in the Navy Reserves. Another thing that you can collect as well is disability. But you cannot collect unemployment and disability at the same time. So you have to figure out which one you want. Okay? And that is most of the benefits of the Navy Reserves. And I think that is some pretty good options. Like, you can utilize that to really figure out what your next steps after active duty will be. And if you guys have any questions, as usual, make sure you put it in the comments below, or send me an email at pettyofficerpope@gmail.com, and I will be sure to get some of those questions answered for you. So that is it for this video. I hope to see you on the next one, and I hope you guys have a good day. Bye bye.